Guys, welcome back again to another interesting video. Welcome back to our channel. So on today's video, I'm going to tell you guys what to do when you come to Istanbul, what to do and what not to do when you come to Istanbul, Turkey. So if this is the kind of video you expect or you love to watch, keep watching and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So the first one is do not wear shoes in a worship place. Yes, Turkey is a Muslim country. I talked about that in my previous video. If you have not watched it, please go watch it. I talked about 10 things you should do or what to expect when you arrive in Istanbul as a first visitor or as a first time tourist person. Okay, so do not wear your shoes in a worship places, because Istanbul is a Muslim country and they respect their tradition, their religion, anything they believe in, they will respect it so much. So when you are planning on coming here, just bear it in mind that when you are going towards their mosques, do not wear your shoes inside. Okay, it's forbidden. Make sure you pull it off at the door and go in barefoot. Okay, so the second one is do not forget to maintain your table manners. Like if you go out to eat, Turkish people, they like it. They are reserved kind of people. They are noisy, but they are kind of reserved at at their table. Maintain your table manners. Like you can do something that it looks weird and you see them staring like, what the hell, what's the meaning of this? Like they will see it as a weird thing that you're not supposed to do that. They will stare at you. Just know that they will stare when you misbehave, doing or when you're outside eating. You can do whatever you like in your house, but when you're eating at a public restaurant, when people are there and you do any wild thing, just know that people are going to turn to stare at you and don't feel embarrassed. That is them, because they feel like whatever you did is weird to them. The third one is do not disrespect the customs of Ramadan celebrations. Yes, it's a Muslim country, as I said earlier. They don't joke with their with their festivals, with their celebrations. Like it's always a public holiday for them. They will announce it earlier, and if you're planning to do anything that day, cancel it because it's not gonna work. They're not going to allow it. Please respect it, because that is their law, that is their rule, that is their custom. Respect each and every one of them and fix whatever you want to do another time. Okay, yeah. The fourth one is do not board a taxi that doesn't have a taxi logo, because I don't know why you should board a taxi that is not having any taxi logo, because mistakenly you have something inside the taxi and you get to forget it. How would you trace it? It's not possible. So make sure any taxi you're going out to it, make sure it has a taxi logo and it's registered. So if you have any misplaced item and you think you misplaced it inside that taxi, you definitely get it back by tracing it. Okay, the fifth one is do not misuse the Turkish language. Trust me, Turkish language is hard. I've been in Turkey for a good 2 years plus, but I don't know how to speak. I can only speak like hello, hi, their greetings, and if I want to go buy things, I'll be like, how much is this? Cash para, just small words that I use in communicating with the customers, but the main language I know nothing about it. So don't misuse it. If you come to Turkey and you try to speak it, if you don't know how to speak, please don't speak. Just download a translator in your phone. It will help you translate your English words or your other language to their Turkish language for them to understand what you are saying. Trust me, if you are speaking any language to a Turkish man or a Turkish woman, they are going to speak their Turkish language for you. Whether they understand what you are saying or not, they are going to continue speaking like they are proud of their language. They don't joke with it. If you don't know how to speak, just say you don't know how to speak. They will help you with the translator, or you just download it. Okay, it has helped me a lot. If I'm going out, I'll just make sure I have outside internet so I can translate when I get there, because I know they won't understand any bit of what I'm saying. So have it in mind that you just have to go with the translator and don't misuse their language, because you won't love it when someone misuses yours. Okay, so respect that and do that when you come to Turkey. Okay, number 6, I find this so weird. Like, you know, in our African culture, even though most people, they say, like, if you finish food on your table, if you're having a meal at a restaurant and you finish everything, you'll be like you are stingy, or they feel like, I don't know how to express it, but they feel like you are stingy about things. But here in Turkey, avoid being the one with a leftover meal on your plate. When you go to a public restaurant, I know this is like weird to you guys, but that is one thing you should have in mind when you visit Turkey and you go out to a public restaurant to eat or to chill, and you have maybe you're eating, you are okay, you are filled up, you don't want to go further eating, and you feel like leaving the leftovers on the plate. They will turn. When they notice it, they will turn and they will stare at you like, what the hell, why will you leave food? That they don't waste food. Like, I believe most Muslim people, they don't waste food, but I didn't notice it until I came to Turkey. Turkey, you won't see where they're wasting food. When they remain food, they won't throw it away. You will see them feeding it to the pussycats on the streets, or the street dogs, the security street dogs, or you see them, if it's bread is one thing, I've talked about it. Bread is one thing that you won't see in the dustbin in a Turkish, in Turkey as a whole, okay? They will either tie it with a nylon bag, a pochette, they call it pochette here. They will either tie it with a pochette, hang it for people that doesn't have food to eat to come get it and eat, okay? Like, they don't love wasting food. They don't believe in wasting food. It's either you pick the amount of ones you can eat when you're outside eating, and don't be the one that will remain your food, okay? Because they're going to turn to stare, like maybe you are doing something wrong and you feel so embarrassed about that. Don't feel so embarrassed. That's just Turkish talks for you, okay? So if I say talks, don't just know that is a short form of calling Turkish people. They call them talks again, okay? Talks or tooks. I'm not a Turkish human, so anyhow I call it, accept it like that. So the 7th one is avoid consuming too much alcohol. Trust me. Muslim people, I think they don't drink alcohol. I don't know if I'm right, but let me know more about it, because I didn't make enough research about this particular point, but I think it's one of them. You shouldn't take too much alcohol, because they feel like taking too much alcohol is a sin. I think so. If I'm not wrong or if I'm right, let me know in the comment section, please. It's coming from a place of love. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to drink alcohol, but here in Istanbul, Turkey, do not take too much alcohol. Like, I don't think I've seen a drunk before. Like, have I? I don't think I've ever seen a drunk since I came to Turkey. Since I came to Turkey, I don't think I've seen a drunk. And I've not seen them taking alcohol. Like, I feel so weird. When I came here, I don't see them taking alcohol. Like, even our Turkish friends, sometimes if they come visit us here, I'll tell my husband will be like, I'm going to get them another thing. I'll be like, we have beer in the fridge, and then you say no, they will not take it. They won't even ask you for beer. They won't take beer. Okay, so if you love alcohol, you can take it in your house, but not in a public place. Okay, even if you're taking it in a public place, you shouldn't take it too much. Okay. Yeah. So the 8th one, I think it's supposed to be either the first or the second one, but here we are at it again now. You shouldn't stare at people smoking. This is one thing you should not do when you come to Istanbul, because coming from Africa, from Nigeria, I believe everyone in Nigeria, if you see someone smoking, you'll be like, this person is sick. You see that person, like, that person is not responsible. That person is not a responsible human. I think that's how Africans see people that do smoke on the street where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm saying based on my own experience. I don't know of you or wherever you're watching from. So from Africa, Nigeria, we see people that smoke as people that are not responsible. So coming to Istanbul, coming to Turkey, I see kids, I see adults, I see old people smoking, like smoking cigarettes. I'll be like, are these people not coming from the house? Like, how? Like, you see a mother, child, husband, everybody, family, they are walking on the road, they are smoking. And I will be staring, like, is this normal? From where I'm coming from, we don't see this as a normal thing. If your parents are not smoking and they see you smoking, oh, my, you're gone. You're gone is that you're gone. Okay, so coming here to see it. Till I got to ask question, and with the weather, they do it because of the weather. Because I said it earlier, trust me, when it's cold, it's cold. When I mean it's cold, it's cold. Okay. So coming to Istanbul, seeing them smoking, I don't even take it as like, I see it as a normal thing because they are using it to chase cold away from their body. Even though we know that excessive smoking is bad to our lungs and kidney, but they don't see it that way. They say that this is helping them to, chase cold away from their system. I mean, so when you come to Istanbul and you see a child smoking, don't go and start saying, you are too small to start smoking, throw that thing away. Just know that that is their normal. That is their personality. That is their normal self. They are just being themselves. You can see a child of 10, 12, 11 years smoking. Like, their parents will even buy and give them. They don't see it as anything. So don't feel weird if you're watching this video and you're planning to come to Turkey. You see kids smoking, leave them. That is just them for you. Okay? So the last but not the least is, do not forget to bargain while buying items in Turkey. I remember this video is all about what to do and what not to do. Even if this is the last one, if I get to, experience more, I'm still going to come back here and talk about it. But this one, trust me, because Istanbul is a tourist site, a tourist country, they might fix items based on high cost or based on you're a tourist, you're a foreigner, and you're coming to patronize them. Just know that if that thing is $2, if that item or stuff you are trying to buy is worth $5, just know that they're going to tell you $20, $30, $50. Try as much as possible to bargain. Okay, don't pay immediately. Like, oh, you feel like maybe that item is worth $100 in your country and you come there, they tell you $50. My sister, my brother, try to bargain because rich. I need to talk it this way. I need to speak this our normal African accent. Like, make sure you make sure you bargain, because they are going to choke you with their prices. Okay, they are going to put knife for your neck without price. Don't shout and say, but they say this thing $100 in your country. Oh, it's cheaper here. It's more cheaper. It's way more cheaper. Try to come down and bargain. Just open eye for them and tell them it's not your first time here, so you know how much they're selling. Bargain. I'm not trying to spoil anybody's market, but this is what you expect or what you should do and what not to do when you come to Turkey. Okay, so make sure you bargain very well. Open eye for them. Okay, and they know they don't lie. They are not people that lie, but they lie to sell their market. But make sure you always try to bargain. Okay, yeah. So I think these are the things that I've experienced, and I think I should let you guys know. If you are planning to come here for the first time or you're first timer here, you are still finding your way about how to go around, meeting up with people or coming into a public exposure, this is what you should do and what you should not do. If you have any question for me, let me know in the comment section and I will sure give you an answer to that. So that will bring me to the end of this video, and I hope you guys do enjoy it as much as I love filming it for you all. Note, this is my experience. I did not say this is what I think. This is my experience in Turkey, because I've lived here for 2 years plus, and I think I'm in a better position to tell you what not to do when you get here. Okay, so guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and I hope to see you all in my next video. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, okay? And don't forget to also click on the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload new videos. And I will sure see you all in my next one. Bye guys.